Hi there, my name is Mark Miazga. I'm an English teacher here at Baltimore City College High School, as well as the baseball coach. And I've been coaching for 12 years here at City College, and I coach a great group of kids who come from a diverse range of background. We have several students who are going to be first-generation college students. About 2/3 of our students are free and reduced lunch. We work under an athletic budget that doesn't have very much for baseball. Every year we have enough for baseballs, we have enough for umpires, but not much for equipment. I write a grant every year for the Cal Ripken Foundation, and we get some bats usually from that grant, but otherwise not much. And so the reason why I'm creating this video with my players is I'm asking for donations for us getting batting cage. And we have the space right here. We have a courtyard in the middle of our building, which is around 100 feet by 40 feet. And that's the perfect size for a batting cage. And in fact, there once was a batting cage here around 15 years ago. And then we got a principal who didn't like the batting cage, and he took it away. But the current principal and the principal for the last 5 years has given us permission to fundraise for another batting cage. And we're looking to get it for this school year, for this baseball season in 2015. And I hope that you might find it in your heart to donate just even a small amount to help my students with this batting cage. As you'll hear from them, our field is often a mess. Baseball season starts on March 1st. This past year, we had a snowstorm around March 15th. The weather affects our field every single year because it's at the bottom of a hill. It doesn't really take any drainage, and so we often have to be really creative with our practices. We sometimes have to practice inside. We have to practice on cement sidewalks. So if we had a batting cage to add to our arsenal, it would really help us a lot. Help us be more competitive with other teams. We often go to other teams and we see them with batting cages, and we're looking forward to hopefully having one this year. So I hope that you might have it in your heart to donate to some inner city baseball, to some kids who are really trying hard to get better at baseball, hoping to play college baseball, and just help our program, help our young student athletes succeed. So thank you very much. Okay, Austin, could you talk about how you think having a batting cage will make City College a more competitive baseball team?
I think having a batting cage would completely change City baseball's game. A lot of rival schools that we play have batting cages right on the field, and before games we see them warming up to do that, and we don't even have a batting cage to practice in, let alone like warm up and get loose, take swings in.
In the beginning of the winter, like last year, we couldn't practice for roughly a month because the field was covered with snow and it could not drain because the field stayed soaked for a whole month, and it was disastrous, and we could not practice at all. So we were limited to only workouts in the school when we should have really been working on baseball mechanics and basic baseball skills.
Last year we had lots of problems with weather, and I don't see it getting better since we have a big winter coming. Last year our entire schedule got pushed back. We started having practices in the snow. Fields didn't even dry up until midway through the actual season.
Alright, last year we had lots of puddles on the field. One at first base, one at home, one at second, a couple in the outfield. Wasn't the best for running in our drills.
A batting cage would be an essence during the season for rain. Our school is on a slope, so rain and runoff goes towards the field, as you can see. So when it rains, all of it comes down, so it leaves a massive puddle between third and second, and especially at home plate. So with rain at home plate, it kind of defeats the purpose of batting practice.
Batting practice after rain is really difficult just because we have to bat directly into the field, which holds a lot of water. So we can do it, it's just a lot of hassle, and it ruins all our balls, which again costs a lot of money, and that just drains the budget that we don't have.
Can you talk about how we've had to do batting practice in the past 3 years?
We've had to go to the batting cages, an indoor batting cage, and pay each time, and the resources, it's very difficult for everyone to get the money to go out there, and at every time we've had at least a few people who couldn't afford to go out. So those people are literally just losing the opportunity to hit at all.
So carpooling last year for the batting cages were not fun. Every week we would try to get out to extra innings, and we would have to ask the seniors to carpool us out there. We would have to raise gas money, and I felt that it wasn't much of a problem, but after it built up every week, the money, it was a little bit too much for us to handle.
So we had actually made the effort of getting people to drive us out and pay and fund ourselves to go out to batting cages, because our field was not usable for us because we didn't have a batting cage at the time.
At the batting cages, it was so great to be able to hit alone with a coach and have him really give you personal feedback on your hitting and really get help that's going to help you.